Thank you, everybody, for coming. We're going to have a simple question in the Parsha. Sounds like a simple question, but it's so amok over here, Baruch Hashem. First rule in every yeshiva, nobody could talk in any time they want, just to give a musar. Chas v'shalom. I don't give anybody here musar. If I'm a rabbi here and I don't give musar, I don't want anybody else to give musar. Not appropriate, not the right place. B'ezrat Hashem. Let's talk now. Let's talk like this, Chevra. We have a parasha. What does the parasha tell us? It says over there that Vayibez Esav et ha-bechora. Esav discarded a bechora. Now, when did exactly all this transpired? Sounds like from this parasha that Yitzchak Avinu just had 2 children at the age of 60. Yeah, right? At the age of 60. ברוך השם, כל אחד רשם מה להגיד? יש פה ילדים, אני רוצה לדבר אנגלית. אתה לא אכפת לך? בבקשה. אני לא מבין אנגלית. אוקיי. אתה לא מבין אנגלית, So, B'ezrat Hashem, like this. The question is, Yitzchak had the age of 60, the boys, right? Avraham Avinu died at what age? 175. So, how old was Yitzchak? 75, right? Yafeh meod. Now, so that means at 75, Yitzchak was there. That means he already had 2 boys. Who was the king of the world at that time, when Yitzchak was 75 years old? No, the king of the world was Esav. Esav Rasha became the king of the world on that day, when Avraham Avinu died. How? We know he did murder on that day when Avraham Avinu came, he killed Nimrod. The rule of the jungle, whoever kills the king is the king. Now Esav became the king of the world. Yafeh meod. One second, hold on a second. According to, if you're going to pay attention, don't interrupt for a second, you're going to learn something beautiful. So like this, I hope you're going to enjoy it the way that I enjoy it. The question we asked, when Esav sold the bracha bechora to Yaakov, what age were they? According to, if you learn Rashi Kipshuto, 15 years old. On the day when Esav killed Nimrod, he came home tired. And therefore, he died at age 15. He killed the age 15, Nimrod, he became the king of the world. Yafeh meod. And now I want to ask you a question. What happened right after the Bechira? It says, Vayibez Esav et ha-bechora. What happened right next door? The next parasha, right, what's talking about? It's talking about Vayehi Ra'av Ba'aretz. It says right away there was a famine in the earth. So I don't understand. What happens then? It tells us a very funny story. Esav was a son of Yitzchak. Esav is the king of the world. He's traveling with his father. Where is he going? He's going to Avimelech, to Plishtim. And now the Plishtim, Kivyachol, don't know him. Don't see Yitzchak with 2 boys looking like him at 15-year-old. And nobody could assume that that's his children. And everybody, by the way, knew already Esav is the king of the world. Everybody's afraid of him. Now what happened? At 15, yes. He was a shoded and murderer at 15 already. Now, but the problem is, I have a question with that. If everybody knew that Esav was the son of Yitzchak, and they're both over there, and now there's a Rav, they came to Elimelech, why he's not afraid? And what's the whole inyan? How did Elimelech know, by the way, that Yitzchak was in love with Rivka, and that's not his sister? How did he know? He saw them. Vayarotam mitzachek. Maze mitzachek, Rashi says. He was playing with her with the eyes, with the husband and play with his wife. Cutie, right? They're looking each other in the eye. Is that what Yitzchak was doing? Now let's go back to the reality. Let me give you a little shock wave. How old was Esav when the Bechorah took place? He had to be at least 62 years old. At least 62 years old. Why? Very simple. It says that the Gemara Moed Katan says that if somebody lived half of his life and he didn't do any avirot, shuv lo yichta. The person will not, if he never did avirah until half of his life, he will never do avirot. Now, maybe I said the Gemara also means the other way around. If a person lived half of his life, he didn't do mitzvot, he will never do mitzvot also. Now, how is it possible? I asked the question. How is it possible that Yaakov Avinu said that Esav Rasha at the age of 15? What did Yaakov Avinu buy from him? He brought for him the service of Korbanot in Beit HaMikdash. He said, at 15-year-old, you're looking at a boy, and you could say our father, beloved father, Yaakov Avinu, at 15-year-old, he puzzled Esav, it's very, very not so clear to me. So I said it had to be at least 60, and it says half of the Yamav, Esav didn't do any mitzvot, Shuv lo yasa mitzvot. Now Yaakov puzzled them. You're going to tell me, Rabbi, what are you talking about? Come on, it's 15, right? Hold on a second. Let me just pay attention. Why am I saying this? What age did Yitzchak lose his eyesight? It says over there that in the Chachamim teaches, when a person's mother or father dies, when he is close to their death age, 5 years before and 5 years after, Idog al Yomov. The person has to be worried that he's going to be dying also at this time. What age did Sarah die? 127 minus 5? How old is Esav? 62. Vayivez Esav et Bechorah. The Mechirah took happen. Now Yaakov Avinu went and took the Bechorah. When was the bizayon of the Bechorah? When a person does something in his own private heart, it's bizayon? No, it's not. The Torah tells us, Vayivez Esav et Bechorah. When does the bizayon take place? When everybody finds out. When did everybody find out? When Yitzchak blessed Yaakov. And Esav said, I sold the Bechorah. And Yaakov said, oh, V'yibez Esav the Bechorah. What did Esav do when he got embarrassed in front of his father? V'yelech Esav Seira. Vayetze Yaakov, the next parasha, next week's parasha. V'yelech Padad Araba. Rashi says, why Vayetze? Yetzias Tzadik Ose Roshem. The fact that the Tzadik left the place, it makes a Roshem. What does the Parsha say next parasha, right after the selling of the Bechorah? Vayihi Ra'av Ba'aretz, Lo Ra'av B'imei Avraham. Zot Ameret, Avraham is already not here. So that means, what happened is like this. When Avraham was alive, and Yitzchak was alive, there is Zchut Shtei Tzadikim in the place, no Ra'av. Yitzchak is alive, Avraham is alive, Yaakov is alive. Avraham dies. Who is here now? Yitzchak and Yaakov. Ve'ilech Esav Seira. And Yaakov Yetzias Tzadik Ose Roshem. What's the Roshem? Vayehi Ra'av Ba'aretz. Now there's a Vayehi Ba'aretz. And now we could understand. When Yitzchak came to Gerara, he came without Esav. No, I'll tell you in a second. עוד פעם.
כי כתוב בגיל 15 הוא עשה את 5 עבירות הוא עשה כבר עשה.
יפה, לא חולק על זה. לא חולק על זה, אבל לא כתוב איזה גיל עשה בכורה. איזה גיל? לא יכול להיות.
למה? כי...
לא יכול להיות.
אני אגיד לך למה, כי הרב ציון מוצפי אומר, בדיוק באותו זמן נפטר אברהם אבינו.
יפה מאוד.
באיזה גיל הוא נפטר?
יפה מאוד, אבל... עוד פעם.
באותו זמן.
We have a problem. יש לנו בעיה קטנה.
הוא עשה לו את העדשים. למה עושים עדשים? בגלל זה אבל, להזכיר לו שהעולם הוא גדול.
one second. What age did Avraham Avinu throw Ishmael out? What age Avraham Avinu threw out Ishmael from the house? 15 years old. The same age. Now, did Avraham Avinu was correct? Was Avraham Avinu correct throwing out Ishmael? No. It was wrong. What does it say there? וישמע מלאך את הקול האיילת. אז מה? אומרים שמה שהשמעאל עשה תשובה. אז מה יצא מפה? אברהם אבינו עשה טעות. איך אתה זרק לילד? הוא עשה תשובה. You want to tell me that Yaakov Avinu passed his brother at 15 when he already knows that at 15 you're not allowed to pass anybody. He, Avraham Avinu, made a mistake. So al korchacha we have to say that the whole Mechirah happened after 60. And the Mechirah happened exactly at the same time when Yitzchak...
איפה ראית את זה?
אני אומר לך, ככה אני לומד פה. Because Hashem didn't go with him.
Pasuk says Sarah saw that Ishmael was becoming...
Yeah, there's a whole big sugya there. That Sarah was punished for that also. She threw out Ishmael. No, she should have thrown out Ishmael only. The fact that Sarah threw out Hagar, Hashem killed her.
That's the reason.
That's why he killed her very early. She was supposed to die at the age of 200. She was to live longer than Avraham Avinu.
Bad news that she heard of her son.
No, that's midrash. That's יפה. But הקדוש ברוך הוא שואל, over here, הקדוש ברוך הוא, אתה רואה סך הכל. If Avraham Avinu was right, and Ishmael had to die. Did he die? No.
But he didn't die because of that.
Because he did tshuva. No, but why is he sending him away? Why are you sending somebody away?
He wasn't listening.
No, because you passively somebody. You say that there's no takana for him.
Wow.
So why Avraham Avinu? He threw him out because he didn't. There's no takana. There's no fixing. Hashem cannot argue with tzaddikim. Remember, the tzaddikim control this world. Sarah says, throw out the Hagar. Hashem says, okay, I have no choice, throw out the Hagar. But there's a problem. Avraham Avinu has to have 6 more boys from Hagar. What did Hashem do? He threw out Hagar. He saved Ishmael, because Ishmael, Ba'asher Husham, Hashem did tshuva. Ishmael did tshuva, in the end also he did tshuva. That his sons right now are Rashayim, that's nothing to do with Ishmael. But Ishmael did tshuva, he's in Gan Eden. Remember, don't take my son in Gan Eden.
What was the tshuva he did?
He did tshuva, he let Yitzchak lead the services. He said, you are tzaddik. Yane, he was modeh be'emet, that you are Yashar, and I was wrong.
From Ishmael, Esav, and his daughter.
No, Esav came from Yitzchak. But anyway, that's not the point. What?
Isn't Esav his
Son-in-law, it's okay, it's a different story. That's not what we're talking about here now. But here we're saying, עוד פעם, אז אתה רואה שיעקב לא יכול לפסול אח שלו בגיל 15, כי אברהם עשה את הטעות הזה. אז מעשה אבות סימן לבנים. יעקב אבינו, אם היה אברהם צודק, לא, אם אברהם היה צודק, שהקדוש ברוך הוא הרג ישמעאל אז, למה הוא לא הרג אותו? כי הוא עושה תשובה. אז אתה רואה שאברהם אבינו טעה. אז עכשיו, יפה. אז עכשיו, יעקב אבינו לא יחזור על אותו טעות? הוא לא יכול להגיד שעשיו לא יחזור בתשובה בגיל 15. אז מה יכול להיות? מה שאמרתי גמרא. What I said in the Gemara מאוד קטן. The Gemara מאוד קטן says, if half of the life of a person he didn't do avirot, he will never do avirot. So same thing here. Esav never did mitzvot. So if he didn't do mitzvot, till what age? 60. That's half of the life. Half of the life of a person is 60 years old.
So he didn't do any...
No. He did one mitzvah. Kibud Avayim, it was not also a mitzvah, it was all...
ראית בספר הזה?
אז בעזרת השם, קודם כל, one second. What are we gaining? The question was a very famous question. Why are we allowed to buy a Mercedes? Why are we allowed to have luxury cars? Why are we allowed to have luxury homes? Who gives us the permission? What gives us the permission? Like this. The rule is, if somebody throws out gold out into the yam, into the ocean, right in front of you, and you went out down into the ocean and you took the gold, you don't have to return it to him. Why? He threw it out. Anybody who saves lost objects, it's his. Yaakov Avinu said to Esav, Habibi, you're destroying the world. Really, the bracha of Yitzchak for Esav to have all the fats, all the pleasures of this world. But what gives us the right? The fact that we're learning the Torah, we're keeping the world alive, we're sustaining the world, we're making sure the world goes smoothly, and now that gives us a right to keep all the possessions and all the wealth that the Jews have. Have a wonderful Shabbat, everybody. B'ezrat Hashem, every night over here, 9:30, K'tzat Musar, 9:45, every night, Arvith with Yeshivath Shiru LaHaShem, Pinat Sterling, and Southwest 40th Avenue.